Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 1. Eric M and Twins 20 here. How you doing, everybody? We are on episode 10, and this is the episode I'm looking forward to the most. We are going to go up to the Dragon Islands and get class change, as well as get a whole bunch of treasures. Before we do that, I'm looking in my menu just to kind of see what we got here. We got some items here that I was going to hang on to. I originally was going to sell them, but I decided we're going to hang on to these because after class change, some of these can be used with Ryan. Some of these are going to be sold. The gauntlets will not be sold and will not be used. They're just going to sit in the items. We're going to actually hang on to that to the end. Healing staff I'm probably going to end up selling, but we're going to do that, like I said, later. So we're going to go due north of the Temple of Fiends, or Temple of Chaos, I mean. And we're going to go to the islands over here where the dragons live and get class change. There's like 4 or 5 different little islands right here that we can visit. That city right there is Onlac. We'll reach that here soon. But we're going to start here at the islands. There's the Citadel we were at before in the last episode, 2 episodes ago, actually. We're going to stop at this one first. I am actually voice tracking this after I shot this. I was actually voice tracking this while I was shooting it, but my microphone was not hooked up properly. It didn't pick up my voice. So what I'm speaking about right now, I'm actually watching the playback of what I already shot, so I'm after the fact of what I've done. But we're gaining a lot of money right now, which is going to help. Only the truly brave return with proof of their courage. So we're going to be getting a lot of gold here, which is going to be good because then we'll be able to pick up some magic. The magic is going to increasingly get more expensive. We got a couple level 6 magics we need to pick up next, and then we have 7s and 8s left over that we're going to go get. Hope everybody's doing well. Today is July the 13th that I'm voice tracking this. I shot this yesterday on the 12th. The video footage is a day apart between this and the audio, so let's see what this guy says. Long ago, dragons and humans lived in peaceful coexistence. That'd be cool to be friends with a dragon. Say, hey, can you give me a ride? I'd like to fly around. That'd be kind of cool. That one, we gotta land right there. Can only land on pure grass. So marshy areas, you can't land the airship in. There's another dragon. Long ago, the northern lands flourished with beautiful temples and immense mechanical castles. And there is a mechanical castle above the desert up in outer space, which we will be able to visit later. We found a cottage, which will be helpful. 500 gold. The Cardian dragons are creatures of peace. We do not kill needlessly. It's good to know that they're friendlies. How strange, humans in the realm of dragons. If you have the courage, present yourself before our king, Bahamut. 10 gold. Ooh, they can only fit 10 gold in that? That's really great. I think we got a couple more left. This hole here is the one that's going to take us to Bahamut. We'll go straight down this corridor. It'll take us to another staircase. Dragon's Cave. Then you go up here in this temple shrine-ish area. You are in the presence of Bahamut, the great king of dragons. Bahamut tests every drop of courage you may have. And there he is, the man that will transform us into adults. It has been eons since true heroes have approached me. Well done. That rat's tail is proof of your valor and strength. Now, warriors, step forward to accept titles more worthy of heroes. And there we are. The transformation has been completed. We're all grown-ups now. Bless the crystals. So that's it. We are now adults, so now we can equip more weapons and armor. So Eric is a knight, Ryan's a ninja, Amanda's a white wizard, and Casey is a black wizard. And now the fun time comes shortly. We got a couple more places we need to go. We're going to switch out Ryan's weapon from the coral sword to the flame sword. Flame sword was worse for Eric, so I left the ice sword with him. We're going to give him an iron shield. And we're going to give him... Do I give him mithril mail? I don't believe I do. I think I left that one alone because it's a drop in evasion. Yeah, I left it alone. But I do give him steel gloves because it is a bump in defense and just a slight bump in slight decrease in evasion. I did give Amanda my ruby armlet after I got the mithril one, so she's protected. The ruby armlet protects you from special attacks like instant death. We will be able to buy ruby armlets later for Ryan and Casey. They are for sale in one of the towns we're going to visit here shortly, which you'll see here in a little while. But we're going to go hit the last couple spaces here at the Dragon's Island before we go off running around spending some money. I think this one doesn't have anything in it. Have you met our King Bahamut? Yeah. We dragons have a tradition to prove one's courage, enter the Citadel of Trials. Yep, did that already. The token of courage can assume different forms. Some rather strange things. Yep, rat's tail for us. And I think we have one more. Oops, went back in there. That was my bad. I think we have one more cave to visit, and then we're done. And I do believe we check in the configuration section of the pause menu. It you go see where you've been, and it'll show you how many treasure chests are in that position. So I think, yeah, we're gonna go right here. And then after that, I think we check the config file. So we're gonna go in here. A couple more things to look for. Got a tent. In this version of the game, you have 3 things you can save your process. You have sleeping bag, tent, and cottage. Whereas in the original Nintendo version, you had tent, cabin, house. So they brought the tent back. But the tent is now what the cabin was. So yeah, we go in here in the item collection and we look. Got the Citadel, there's Dragon's Cave. So yes, we have everything we need. So we are done in the Dragon's Caves. So now we can go roam the rest of the world. We're gonna go start grabbing some more magic spells. So we're done with the dragons. We've made contact with them. We're friendlies. They're friendly to us. So now what we're gonna do is we can get magic. Let's see, Amanda has all 6 spaces, all 3 spaces open for level 6. Casey needs 1 more, and then of course we gotta fill up level 7s and 8s. So I think first, yep, we're gonna go south. We're gonna go to Crescent Lake to get Casey's last level 6, and then we're gonna start filling up Amanda's level 6. Because everything we wanted from her, she had to be a wizard. and trying to land here perfectly. So we're back in Crescent Lake. So we're going to go up and around. And I think, yeah, we're going to go get the level 6 black magic last. Get that one first. And I believe we're going to buy Quake. We have Reaper and Bolt. Reaper, we're actually going to showcase later in this episode. I remember we tried it on somebody for the first time. So you'll get to see that. We ended up buying Quake. I can tell you right now in this episode we do not test Quake out. But next episode, I think we'll give it a whirl. We'll do that one with the volcano. So here we have Stona, Warp 2, Shield 2, and Invis 2. Stona basically is Golden Needle. It cures stone. Warp 2, you can be in a dungeon. Say like we're in the volcano and we're in trouble. If she's alive still, we can use that and it'll take us out of the... It'll completely take us out and back to land. So here I think I'm checking to see what I need or have in order because of my OCD of keeping things in order. And we're going to buy Invis 2 next and then Shield 2. So we'll all be uniform and in order and in the right columns with each other. That's something I've always wanted. I like keeping my menus neat and tidy and organized. And so that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to be buying Invis 2 next and then Shield 2. And they're 13,000 each. So that's all bought and paid for. We have $101,000 left. We have stuff we can go and sell, which I believe we're doing next. I realized that. Oh, yeah, we got some stuff we can go sell. But we can't do that in the magic shops. You got to actually go to an armor or weapons shop. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go sell some stuff. We're going to hang on the gauntlets. We are going to get rid of the steel gloves. We're going to keep the tents and the sleeping bags. Mithril mail we're getting rid of. The sword we're getting rid of. The leather gloves, the coral sword, and then the silver armlet that you see up there top there. And the healing staff we end up selling too. It only does heal 1 effect. We're going to be getting heal 3 later. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that because we aren't going to hardly use that, and it barely does anything anyways. Yeah, see the gauntlet's like 7,500 gold. We're going to hang on to it though because it has the Bolt 2 effect and it works great. Well, we're going to sell the silver armlet. So we get some of our money back that we just spent. Not all of it, but we get a little bit. So we got 124,000 to play with. So now we're going to go north. Excuse me. We're going to go buy we're going to buy some cottages. We're going to round it up and get some cottages because we only have like 1. We're going to be going to a lot of places. So we're going to end up buying 5 of them. So we got 6 total. Now I think we're going to go north. And we're going to go to a town called Gaia, which is up in the mountains. Just checking on my magic spells again. So we're going to go due north, and right there in the mountains, you see a little town in there. It's not actually a little town, it's a pretty big town, if we're going to be honest. And this town in the mountains in the north is called Gaia. And we're not going to talk to anybody. We'll come back later. But this first magic shop, black magic shop, is level 7. There's only 2 here. Ice 3 and break 3 and break. We're going to buy Ice 3 right now. There's only 2 magic things here. The rest of level 7 is in the town of Onlak, which we'll go to next, I believe. All right, the white magic, the 2 that are here. Cure 4 and Die 4, we're going to buy both those right now. Those are the ones I want the most. Cure 4 will instantly heal you completely. Dia 4 is the strongest Dia in the game. So those are the 2 must have. So I got Ice 3 and then Cure 4 and Dia 4. In the armor shop here, you can buy ruby armlets. So this is where we'll come back to get our ruby armlets for Ryan and Casey. That will protect them. And then eventually we're going to come back and get protection rings. And we're going to have all 4 of everybody that'll guard against instant death. So ruby armlet protects against special things. And protection ring protects against instant death. This cat claw is a knife, and that's the best one you can buy for your black wizard. We don't have the money for that, but eventually we will be buying that. Just not right now. We don't have the money. There's other things I want to get first. So you come up here, and there's 2 more magic shops. These are level 8 magic spells. However, there's only 3 of them here. The 4th one is in a town called Liefenstein, which is to the southeast of here in the woods. It's southeast of the desert. And there they have black magic will be flare, which is basically nuclear. And white magic is life 2, which will revive and completely fill HP. Holy here is the best offensive white mage spell, which we will get later. It's one of the best in the business. We'll get that. Know all and dispel. So to go with life 2, we're going to get holy and probably know all, I think. When we get that far, we'll figure it out. Over here in the level 8, we have stop, which stops time for foes, immobilizing them. And then we also have banish and doom. So along with flare, we'll have 2 of these 3. But like I said, that won't be till later on because it's going to cost us 40,000 just for one of those. But for now, we're not going to touch level 8. We got a ways away for that, and we don't have any available for us to use anyways. I think right now we have level 7. In here, the cottage or the potion shop, pretty much everything that we already have. We don't need anything. We've already done that. So you come up north here, and there's the church where you can revive yourself. Which, oh, I have sinned deeply. I captured a fairy and sold it to a traveling caravan. Well, why would you do that? If you die, why come here when you can just fly to the Cornelian and use that church the cheapest? So it's always a good thing to have the airship. So you come here, and here's a lake, and a fairy that the guy spoke of, she's been kidnapped and sold to a cavern, and the cavern's to the west of here in the desert. So I'll show you guys where that is. So we're gonna go we're gonna go to the west. So you come down here, and we're gonna have to park like right up here. I don't believe it's right there. It's gonna be more like north there. Nope. Like right there, we gotta land. When we go to Liefenstein, we're gonna land right there. And then you gotta walk to the right for a ways here, and there's gonna be some tough monsters, but you come walk through this forest, there's Liefenstein. And that's where life 2 and flare are, but another thing you need is a bell you collect from them, but you can't go there, and the bell gets into that mirage tower there. But you need to find a slab to learn their language. You find a slab in the Sunken Sea Shrine, which will show you where that's located. Then you take that slab to a guy that'll teach you their language, then you go back and then you can talk to those people to get the bell to get in the Mirage Tower, and then you can get your 2 level 8 magic spells, which we're going to do all at once because it's no use landing and then having to walk that whole way twice when it's a B word to get there and fight. So you go west here, there's Onlak. That's the next city we need to go at. We need to land. This little blip of dirt right there, that desert, that's where the caravan is, where you buy the ferry. But we don't have the money to save her yet, so You go up this river here, there's a waterfall. We're going to have to go there because there's some stuff there, including an object we need. But we're not going to do that right now in this episode. We're going to go to Onlac. I'm going to show you guys around there. And there are some tougher monsters here. Just like there are over there by Liefenstein. We have Hellbound and Ogre Mages. They both can cast magic spells. And Hellbounds can cast fire or flame, so I got no fire equipped. And we're going to Ice 3. I'm going to showcase Ice 3 for you guys. The Ogre Mages, they do cast some magic, but that's not good ones. It's mostly for defense they do cast. Very rarely do they cast anything on the offensive. Yeah, see, he just did blink on himself. And then the Hellbound just did blaze, so we're okay, because, like I said, I put on the no fire. So this Hellbound's going to die. You'll find him mostly over in the volcano, which we're going to be at in the next episode. And they're dead. There you go. And Eric gained a level. Proceed to go northeast. And we have a worm, which we've already faced before. Episode or 2 ago. So we'll just continue. I think we saw him when we went up to the Citadel, if I'm not mistaken. A Revern. We have seen him before, I think, but we're going to fight him just to showcase him. You'll find him mostly in the desert. Not much for gold, but some good experience points. And here we are in the town of Onlac. There's a potion shop up here. I don't think there's anything different here. It's pretty much standard procedure. I think we do get some gold needles. Yeah, I got 3 of them, so we rounded up to 10. Because we have been using some lately. We've been getting stoned. So I get 3 of those. So we come over here past the church, and there's a graveyard. And here's 2 level 7 magic shops. The other level 7s. We have no magic and heal 3. That'll protect against instant death. And then restores HP 48 to 96 to all allies. So that'll be an all-in-one shot. So we will be buying heal 3 eventually. But right now we don't have the money for it. We're like 5,000 short, I think. But when I finish working the volcano and the up in the waterfall, we'll get some money. Saber and Bind for black magic. Saber raises own attack 16 plus, accuracy 10. So that's something we're probably going to get, and that blinds a foe. I'm probably going to get Saber here, and then I'll get one of the others in Gaia. Because I have level 7 Ice 3 already. So I'll probably get Saber here, and then the other one I'll get over there in Gaia when we return. And Amanda, she only needs 1 more. So she'll get heal 3. So then go down here. The inn is to the left there. Amazing. Bahamut recognized you as heroes. Yep, sure did. You go over here across this bridge, and you see this little girl right there. I wanted to help save the mermaids, so I made a submarine out of a barrel. But I always run out of oxygen before reaching the shrine. So don't use it unless you know what you're doing. Okay? So you take that after you get Oxile from the ferry, after we rescue her, and we can go in there and take us to the sea shrine. This is Cope. I'm Cope. Yup, I saw that thing near the northern waterfall, I think. No one believes me, but it looked like a robot. So, back to her. If you go in the shrine, the top of the shrine, the top level, is where the fairies are, and they have a whole bunch of treasures. There's no monsters on that top level, so you can walk freely. 200 years ago, the Almanac Shrine flourished with the power of water, but now Please bring it back. On the lower level of the shrine is the sea fiend, the water fiend Kraken. So we'll be facing her, but we're not going to do that until later. So here's the inn. We're going to go ahead and save because we haven't done so in a hot minute. It's like 500, I think, here. 300. So we're going to save. And I think after this, we're going to go jump in the airship. And then we're going to go around and we're going to start buying all the magic that Eric and Ryan can use. And then we're going to be ready to go to the volcano and fight Merilith, the Fire Fiend. And we'll do that in the next episode. So we're going to head back to the airship. Take the nice long walk. And of course, in the first step, instant monster. And it's trolls. And we're going to ice them because they are poisonous. Boy, they're walloping Casey pretty good there. Got 2 of them. And I think we're going to try and cure 4 Casey, but it's not going to happen because Eric takes them out. So we're going to come back here after we're done on the southern hemisphere. North of here on is the waterfall. We'll take care of that next, or episode 11. Desert Barretts, Berettas, these are dangerous. These guys are tough. We're going to cure 4 Casey. In this one, we're going to try Reaper. And watch what happens. Instant death. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Barretts are very tough, by the way. Their shell is really hard to break through, so... Okay, so we're going to get going. I think we're going to go to Cornelia first. We're going to go with Cornelia first. And we're going to get level 1 magic for Eric and Ryan. And we'll get the other magic spell that we didn't get for the other 2, so that we got all the magic spells now up to that point. So like Cure, Shield 1, and Blink will be for Eric. And then for Ryan, it's going to be pretty much the same, but instead of the other one that Casey got, Ryan will get. So he'll get Focus 1. The little plus the little equal sign next to Casey's name, right there, that means that he already has it. I think there was one time I checked to see who had what, and then I remembered the little equal sign and realized, oh yeah, that tells me they already have it. So now we're going to go to Provoca to get level 2 magics. We'll go to Provoca, and then we go to Elfheim after that to get level 3s and 4s. And I think we go to Melmond to double check on level 5, which, come to find out, Eric and Ryan cannot use level 5, so we're going to have a couple more stops to make. And then we'll head over to the volcano and save. And that'll be it for this episode. So I'm looking here, and now we're going to go in and order our magic spells here. So I ordered lamp as the other one we didn't have before. Go to the black magic shop. See, I still haven't realized the equal sign yet in the black magic shop. I haven't realized that yet. So here we got ice for Ryan, fog, and steel. We still got 26,000 in gold, so we're doing pretty good. Oh, I just showed you guys warp too. It'll immediately take us right out of the city. If you're in a dungeon and you're a couple levels in and say like you're really hurting for magic or you're getting your ass whooped and you're not going to make it to the end, you can use that to get out completely. It's a nice feature to have. Could have used it when we were going through the ice cavern, but they made the game intentionally that way so you couldn't use those warp 1 and 2 before level change. So now we're at level 3. Casey will be able to use, or not Casey, Ryan will be able to use 3 magic spells from here. And in level 3 white magic, Eric will only be able to use 2, so he'll be done after that. And then Ryan will only have 3 more options for level 4, and then he's done. So Cure, No Fire, and then Cure and No Fire are the only 2 that Eric will be able to use because he can't use the Dia and he can't use the heal effect. So that's as far as he's going to go for magic spells. So he'll be able to use Cure. Dia can't use. Heal 1 he can't use, but No Fire he can. And so Eric is done getting and learning any more magic. We're going to come up here and go this way, and then we're going to get to level 4, our level 4 black magic. So we're going to skip that because Eric can't learn anything new. And here he's going to go Ice 2, Haste, and Muddle. This is where I figured out, oh, there is a plus, okay. So we're going to go Haste and Muddle. So we're done with that. I do end up flying over to Melmon just to double check level 5, but it confirms what I think I already knew, is that we can't do level 5 for Eric or Ryan. And look at this, an ogre for old time's sake. And we're gonna ice him. And the ogre was smart, and he's like, I'm out of here. He's like, I want nothing to do with this. So the ogre did the smartest move possible. He got the hell out of there. That was pretty funny. They were waiting on our airship, the bastards. So there's old Melmon. Haven't been here in a hot minute. Still looks like crap. City is not looking any better. So we go to the black magic shop, and I confirm. I look at the list of magics, and the ninja is not listed, so we're good. So that's where I realize, yep, we're ready to roll. So that's pretty much it. I was thinking about there, do I want Warp 1 or not? But then I thought, no, I don't need it because we have Warp 2, which takes us out of areas completely. So we're just going to keep the magic spells we do have already. I'm not going to worry about it. We're not going to drop anything and relearn anything. So here we are at the volcano. And this is where we're going to end the episode here. In the next episode, we're going to take on Marilith and the Fire Fiend, and then we're going to go from there. If you like this episode, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to help out with future projects, you can visit my Patreon at patreon.com/mntwins28. You do not have to help, but any help is always greatly appreciated. Until next time, peace out.